Super Director. Oh my gosh, okay, thank you. Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today. I think there are some fabulous council people here, and I want to acknowledge all of them. This is a great moment. And school board members, and thank them for being here, and Vice Mayor Haywood. I especially want to thank Director Battle and Chair Anna Shepard and Education Committee Chair Delisha Porterfield. Now, following the State Controller's report, I've heard questions from teachers and school support staff about whether they will be receiving the 3% cost of living adjustment in January. The answer is an unequivocal yes. Teachers and support staff will see a pay increase on their January paychecks. Yes. Right. Now, my office has worked closely with Dr. Battle's team to identify the source of funds and the necessary $7.5 million for the second half of this school year will come from excess MNPS fund balance, and $2.5 million will come from MDHA in a refinancing arrangement. I am committed to working with the council to make this arrangement permanent. Now, the collaborative solution is especially helpful given the constraints on Metro finances. On a technical note, the adjustment will need, of course, council approval in the form of a resolution. And I will ask the council to approve it on December 17th, sponsored by Education Chair Porterfield, after securing school board approval. And I want to thank Chair Shepard and the school board members for making that possible too. We're going to have to work together to meet this commitment in the future, but I'm confident we are up to that challenge. Cleaning up our finances and improving teacher pay are inherent to living up to our promises as a city. And with the help of Chair Porterfield and Finance Director Kevin Crumbo and others, we will follow through on this commitment in next year's budget. In a time when we're struggling with teacher attrition and a rising cost of living, directing additional funds to our educators is essential. And I hope this announcement brings a little peace of mind as teachers head into a much-deserved Thanksgiving and holiday season. And I want to thank everybody for working together. I want to thank the council members, each one of you, for being here. Let's get this passed on December the 17th. And of course, acknowledge that we have an appropriate process for doing things, and that's going to require school board approval and council approval for this going forward. And let's get this 3% pay done. Thank you, and I want to just ask Chair Shepard to follow on with this happy announcement. Dr. Battle. Sorry, Dr. Battle.
Good morning, and thank you, Mayor Cooper, Chairwoman Shepard, our board members who are here today as well, and those of you who've come together to prioritize better pay for Metro's employees. In the summer of 2018, Metro Nashville Public Schools bore the brunt of a challenging budget cycle. The teachers and support staff, much like the city as a whole, have experienced a lot of change and disruption. What they want and what they need is stability and predictability if we're going to convince our best performing staff to stay members of the MNPS family and not look for opportunities elsewhere. To be clear, teachers and principals and our other employees don't come to this profession for the love of money, but for the love of students and their community. They are public servants through and through. However, teachers do need adequate pay to ensure that teaching remains their primary focus. They need to be paid more than enough so they aren't having to worry about how they'll pay for their bills every month or having to take a second job just to make ends meet. Teachers deserve better than that, and their students deserve better than that too. Today is a good day for Metro Nashville Public School employees and our students, and I look forward to many more good days ahead. Thank you, and now I'd like to turn it over to Board Chair Anna Shepard for additional remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Battle. I want to thank Mayor Cooper for inviting us here to send a clear message to Metro's nearly 11,000 hardworking, dedicated teachers, principals, and support staff. And that message is this: your work is incredibly important to us for the success of the city. As a candidate for office, John Cooper had a winning message of putting teachers first when it comes to decisions that a city government makes about budgeting and priorities. Today, Mayor Cooper is living up to his promise by carrying through on previous commitments and showing that no matter the challenge, we'll never balance our city's budget on the backs of teachers and their support staff. Thank you, Mayor Cooper. Over the coming year, our board looks forward to working with Mayor Cooper and our Finance Director Crumbo, Dr. Battle, and the MMPS leadership team and the Metro Council to ensure that this commitment to higher pay carries forward into the next budget season. We're going to make sure we have a plan for ongoing pay structure that reflects the hard work and expectations of our MMPS employees. Thank you, and now I'll turn it over to the Metro Council Education Committee Chair, Delisha Porterfield.
Thank you all so much for being here today. I'm honored to share this space with our mayor as well as Chair Shepherd and Dr. Battle. This is a very important announcement for our city, and I stand here not only as a Metro Council member, as the education chair, but I'm also a parent of MMPS, and I'm a former special education teacher and a former special education coach. So when we talk about teacher pay, this is something that is very personal to the employees. Dr. Battle mentioned teachers having a second job. Support staff and paraprofessionals often have 2 and 3 jobs just to get by in our city. So thank you to Mayor Cooper and to his administration and to MMPS for working together to ensure that our city knows and to send a strong message that education is our priority, our students are our priority, and we are willing to work together to do what it takes to make sure that teachers have adequate pay. And we know that we have to have adequate pay in order to recruit and retain our best educators. So again, thank you all so much for being here. We will now open up for Q&A, and we have our Finance Director Crumbo here with us as well to assist in answering any questions that you all may have.
If you kind of talk once more just about how that will work out going forward. You said that some of the funding has to be, I guess, distributed differently in terms of the 3%. Moving forward, I mean, what's the
funding sources breakdown?
Yeah. Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, so for the current year, the total amount that was in question was some $7.5 million, and I'm aware that Mayor Briley had previously said that most of those monies would come from TIF refinancings, which is a very complicated topic, and if I had a whiteboard here and everybody had the time, perhaps we could do a bit of an accounting lesson, but sparing you that, not all of the money that he was referring to is actually available to schools. There's a formula for allocating it, and about $2.5 million or so is actually allocable to the schools in this current year. The remaining $5 will come from the school's own funds. They've had a pretty good year, frankly, managing their budget and so forth. So the full $7.5 is available. It's being released for this purpose. It is not an annual amount. The TIF monies that were allocated are not annual. So what we were referring to back here, quite simply, is that the mayor's administration, the council, and the schools need to come together to talk about exactly how we will fund this in the future. So with that said, I'm actually opening the budget process much earlier this year. In fact, I had a meeting and kicked it off yesterday. And top of my list to start that process are the schools here, public safety. I met with the police last evening, and so we'll be starting very early, trying to ferret out issues, talk about funding sources, and just doing things that are thoughtful, that are logical, and that are going to make sense for the very long term.
So the $5 million is coming out of operating budget from schools?
It'll come out of the
reserves?
it'll come out of the excess fund balance of the schools, not out of the general fund.
And not out of reserves?
Not out of reserves, right?
And then what's the $5 million going to be used for? I guess it's going into the general fund. Where's the $5 million from?
So the schools have an excess fund balance from their prior years. So once we start using big words, the reserves, the operations, and so forth, all in, what this really means is the schools actually have cash in their account, that $5 million today from whatever source derived. We're going to use that along with the TIF monies that are available, make this cost of living adjustment effective in January, and after that, we'll have to get into the next budget cycle and determine where those monies will come from in the future.
But where's the $5 million from MDHA going?
There isn't another $5 million from MDHA.
Finance, I thought they refinanced $7.5 million.
They did. They refinanced 7.5, but only 2.5 was actually available for the schools. The other is allocable to the general service, and the other one to the urban district. So just not all of it is available this year. And so I have spoken with MDHA. We're looking at ways that other TIF monies can flow to the general fund or to the schools or whatever source the mayor and the council may direct. But for this year, it's just $2.5 million. And again, we're just in a fortunate spot that other monies are available to the schools. We're going to release that, not hold this process up any further, and just move right into budgeting for the years ahead.
Are there concerns moving forward, though, for the next budget?
Concerns in
terms of teacher salaries, continuing to keep their pay 3% or at the same amount you're talking about right now?
So, we have concerns for our budget overall, and the comptroller's report and reports you'll see from me will all speak for themselves there. In terms of finding the dollars for the future, that's the task that's really in front of us. So no concrete plans have been made yet, but as you're hearing from the folks behind me here, they're very committed to making that happen, and I'm very committed to helping them do that.
Right. 1 second. Thank you, Director Crumbo. I wore my good suit because this is a very happy day, and I hope to be back wearing this suit in the future as we work through all of our financial plans to have educator and first responder pay be the priorities in the budget going forward. We do have the controller's letter. What we're able to do is to do it this year, and this is our commitment to make it recurring, right? And with that, I'm going to need the help of all the council people in this room, Chair Porterfield, and to work with the school board very closely to get this done and for the future as well. So again, that's what this announcement is. The holidays are coming up, and teachers have a right to know whether we're going to be able to deliver on the past promise. This is actually getting it done in an effective way and in an appropriate way. It, of course, requires council involvement. It, of course, requires, and I see the chair of the school board's finance committee, it, of course, requires the school board's action on this as well. But this is the path that collaboratively we are embarking on, and we're getting it done, and it starts in January with an increased pay envelope for our teachers. So,
Make sure I understood earlier what you said. So the MDHA refinancing was completed in September. So is there $7.5 million in cash out there? $2.5 million went to schools. Where's the other $5 million going?
you may have read that we are in a budget hole. Okay. And so legally, the 2.5 goes to schools, of course. But you can't do this announcement without the decision to make it permanent, right? This is not a one-time pay raise. This is a permanent pay raise. It applies to out years. And that's the news in this press conference. It's not one time, and it is correctly funded, and it's done appropriately and legally, and not as any particular kind of scattershot announcement. But the 7.5 was never all available to schools, and particularly not in the current environment. And as Director Crumbo and we work through with the council members, the concerns raised by the controller's letter about our finances, we're going to work the problem, and we're going to find good answers for the community. Okay? Thank you all very much. I'm grateful to you all being here, and I'm particularly grateful again to the school board members and the council members and everybody here on stage for working together to get our priorities accomplished. Okay, thank you all very much.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information about this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.